If you're planning to camp in your Tesla Model Y and you're not quite sure what gear you actually need, this video is for you. Last August, we completed a 20-day road trip across 9 countries and slept in our Model Y almost every single night. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through the full setup we used, including what worked and what I'd recommend for anyone trying this for the first time. No fluff, just the essentials, some bonus gear that made our life a whole lot easier, and a few key tips that could save you time, battery, or even your sleep. So let's start with the most important element of your Tesla camping setup, your sleep essentials. We used the Xped Mega Mat Auto, a self-inflating camping mattress made specifically for car setups. It's super comfortable, offers great insulation, and fits the Model Y boot space really well. But if you're on a tighter budget or just testing the waters, you could also look at trifold memory foam options or a cheaper inflatable mattress. Just be aware, cheaper usually means less support, less insulation, and potentially worse sleep, especially on longer trips. Next, you want to grab some privacy screens. We bought blackout screens for the windscreen, all side windows, and the rear window. The only thing we didn't cover was the glass roof, which meant waking up with the sun, which was fine for us, but if you're a light sleeper, you can either buy a roof cover or just throw on a cheap eye mask. But privacy screens do more than just block light. They help with temperature control, privacy, and even reduce condensation inside the car. You can also DIY these with reflective bubble wrap or blackout fabric if you're only camping for a night or two. Now let's talk about how to get a cozy night's sleep. We skipped the sleeping bags and brought 2 Sherpa fleece lined blankets, one each for a snug, home-like feel. This had the added benefit of us not fighting for covers during the night and meant we had a blanket each we could use when sitting outside on colder nights. We also used our regular bed pillows from home and covered the mattress with a standard double bed sheet to protect it. Honestly, that simple combo made it feel like a proper bed and not just sleeping in a car. Before we dive into the next section of gear, let's quickly talk about the real world comfort when camping in your Tesla Model Y. Sleeping in the Model Y is a surprisingly great experience, especially with camp mode. You get a stable temperature, total privacy, and no tent to pack down in the morning. Most nights felt more like a mini hotel room on wheels than a traditional camping trip. And if you're someone who struggles to sleep away from home, bringing your own pillow is a game changer. That small bit of familiarity really helps. Next up, you'll want to think about your power and cooking setup. For power, we used a 500 watt Jackery portable power station, mainly to power our induction stove and to charge laptops or phones when we weren't driving. That said, the Tesla itself is a giant battery bank. We powered our fridge and air pump using the 12-volt outlet in the trunk and had zero issues there. The subfloor in the Tesla Model Y is the perfect place to store your fridge with easy access to the 12-volt outlet. Now, you're going to need to eat when you get to your campsite, and there's nothing more grounding than cooking a tasty meal out in the wilderness. We used a small induction stove with the Jackery, but you could also use a butane gas stove instead. Just make sure you cook outside the car if you're using a gas burner. Also, bring a foldable table, even a small one if that's all you've got. It keeps your setup organised and off the ground, and you can use it as a kitchen worktop and as a dining table as well. Now let's talk about some of the nice to haves. These are a few extras that aren't essential but made a big difference for us. If space allows, take some camping chairs. These are great for sitting outside, getting some fresh air while you enjoy the views. Next up, tent or no tent. We used one that attached to the rear of the Tesla, and it was great for extra space, and it's also really handy if you're camping with extra people. But if you're moving to a different campsite every single day, a standalone tent is possibly quicker and easier to set up and tear down. Think about investing in some stackable crates. We chucked all of our miscellaneous items into bags and instantly regretted it. Stackable crates would have kept everything organised and tidy and would have been a lot easier than rummaging through multiple bags. Depending on your mattress and tent setup, we highly recommend taking at least 2 air pumps, because trust me, the one time it fails will be the time you wish you had a spare. Thankfully, with the Xped Megamat Auto mattress, it comes with a handy manual air pump, which would be really hard to break, but you could easily lose it, so having that extra air pump just makes a whole lot of sense. Get yourself a cooler or a 12-volt fridge. These are especially helpful in summer or if you're travelling across multiple countries like we did. And it's just a nice home comfort to be able to keep items cool and take pre-made meals to make cooking super simple. Eventually the sun will set and it's time for bed. So here's what our nightly routine looked like. Step 1, park up and level the car if needed. Step 2, clear the boot and rear seats and fold them down. Step 3, set up the mattress and blankets. Step 4, attach your privacy screens to block out light and excess heat. Step 5, set camp mode to around 20 degrees Celsius. Turn off the auto function and manually set the fan speed to 1 for quiet airflow. We found that's all you really need. Step 6, lock the car from the touchscreen, not the app, or you'll risk beeping the horn and disturbing your neighbours. Step 7, if you choose not to run camp mode the whole night, crack some windows or use the vent function on the Tesla app. All in, the full setup takes about 10 minutes. Now let's talk about battery tips. Camp mode is amazing, but it does drain battery, usually around 1 to 2% per hour depending on the conditions. To avoid running into issues, we aim to arrive at campsites with about 60 to 80% charge. This gave us plenty of buffer for overnight drain and the next day's drive. Just don't let your battery drop below 20%, because Tesla will automatically disable camp mode and reactivate the alarm system, and you do not want to trigger that in the middle of the night. Here's some bonus tips. If you're camping with more than 2 people, you've got some solid options. Either bring a tent that attaches to the rear of the car so others can sleep in the tent while you sleep in the Tesla, or just bring a normal tent and draw straws for who gets the comfy spot inside. Either way, the Model Y makes a fantastic base camp. So that is our full Tesla camping setup, based on what we used and tested across 9 countries in 20 days. If you found this helpful, give it a like and consider subscribing for more Tesla and travel content. And if you want a complete gear checklist with links, I've put together a free downloadable PDF in the description. It includes everything we used, a few extras, and all of the affiliate links are clearly marked. Let me know in the comments if you're planning your first Tesla camping trip, or if you've got gear that you recommend. I'd love to hear what works for you. And if you want to know how much we spent on charging and tolls on our 20-day European road trip, you can watch the full breakdown here. Thanks for watching and enjoy your next Tesla camping adventure.